We're back on the
Okay, I
air.
think we're coming back.
Wow, Huey, you need to shut the fuck up,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
This is my show. Huey has joined us with Turbomonkey for a little bit of post-match banter. We're going to talk to Huey about why he didn't show up. We already talked about it, but it wasn't live. So tell me again, Huey, where the hell were you?
So I wasn't
Wait,
there because...
before you do it, you have an opportunity here to make a better story than your actual real story. So, if you want to say that you were out being a superhero or fucking some fine bitches,
No, I'll just
go for it.
tell the truth. I have a work, and the schedule is very bad, so I ended up having the worst possible schedule, and I can't commit and play video games anymore.
Do you work as a drug dealer or perhaps in a strip club?
It's confidential, so...
Oh man, I'm giving you a chance to, boost your credibility from basketball into, major player, pimp.
Oh, please.
Okay, and I did ask you as well, why wasn't Fu playing? I thought he was the latest addition to your roster.
So Fo's gonna play, but he's gonna play the next week, because this week he's having the last 2 exams, and then once he's done with them, he's gonna come back and play video games with my team, which is quite cool, because Fo used to be a good diamond, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out for the best.
What does that mean for you then? Are you gonna get benched? Like, he's obviously a prem demo man. Have you cut yourself?
Yeah, I won't be able to play for 2 months, so yeah, like we had to find a diamond that is able, to completely change me. So, I mean, if it goes well, I'll just not play anymore. That's it.
That's heartbreaking.
No, that's how it is, man.
I didn't know that. I thought you were just taking us. Never mind.
Oh wow, this is you guys. Talk it out here. Turbomonkey.
It's okay.
How do you feel about this?
No, it's alright. It's okay. He needs a job to support his 5 children.
It's not just that though. Do you not think he could tell you about these things? Do you not feel like
it's never online?
You're growing apart here. There's a distance in this relationship. It's just it's not working.
We miss your damage, bro.
This is your intervention, Huey.
We miss your
You're
damage.
killing Decerto.Ozone.
We're derailing this cast. I'm sorry. I'm derailing it.
Well, yeah, it was kind of a bad time for me to join, the job this week, because we have to play against Roberto, but we have another diamond for this week against Roberto officials, so I think it's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna ask you one more question, Huey, and then we'll talk to the real star of the show here, Turbomonkey. I'll let Ackles go to town on Turbomonkey, work the body, but I want to know, Huey, how do you think Bear Grylls did tonight? How did Salmon do? Was he up to your standard?
No. I always end up having 20k damage and 50 kills, so no.
I agree. Thank you.
No problem.
Ackles, take it away.
Oh dear, I can pretty much agree with that. Bear Grylls wasn't doing badly. He was actually highest fragging in the last match. But just compared to how Huey played against Did I Stutter, a match that wasn't a role, he was doing a lot better. But then again, Bear Grylls is a merc. He hasn't been playing with the team for that long.
He also doesn't play demo.
Yeah, he's a
and
soldier.
he doesn't play demo. Yeah, we talked about that before the match. So, considering all that, he was doing really well. But he's no Huey. So let's see if Fu can actually live up to the team's expectations.
What did you know about Turbomonkey's game today, Ackles? Was he cutting the mustard? Was he good enough? Should he be axed? Maybe get me in there,
Oh, well, I can try to make a case for you, but I don't think I can.
Please list the reasons why I am better than Turbomonkey. Everyone wants to know.
This washed up Irish guy, who was this kid?
You're the potato master, so I mean...
Oh, sorry. Just
you asked me some questions.
Throw you off your game there, Ackles. I'm hitting you with the 1-2 combo. Go ahead, ask Turbomonkey something deep and meaningful.
Nope.
I'm drawing a blank. I have no idea what to ask. I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I'll give you some clues here. Turbomonkey has luscious flowing locks. Maybe you could ask him about what hair care products he uses. What shampoo, conditioner, what's his regime?
So much for the witty banter. Honestly, just in terms of important questions I could ask, I got nothing. There was something that I'm interested in. There was a situation where something was typed in chat, and I think I just saw you die in a corner, and I thought a soldier hit you.
No, that was an involuntary airshot from Kratos. Was awesome. I got juggled by a soldier, and he air piped me. Like, it was just a spam pipe, but he juggled me right into it. So I was giving him his dues on chat.
I was watching that from the other side of the map and just saw you flung to the air, a soldier right in your face, and then you died, and I looked for the soldier who killed you, but there was only a pipe next to the kill feed, so I didn't know what was going on. I want to clarify that. That looked really funny.
Right, well, if you can't think of any questions, I can tell you some inside information about...
Turbo's the worst?
Go ahead.
Real unprofessional cast, Huhy. Well, no, there's no drama, but people always say that Huhy is the carry of the team. But when you take Huhy away, I think you see that the actual carry of the team are our scouts. And I would defy anyone to say anything. I think we've got one of the strongest scout combos in the div. And I'd put money on that too, because honestly, I've Donut and Jeff have been playing together for so long. They're both French. They tear it up.
They used to play in Relapse for like 2 seasons or something, so they're good.
They are, like, there's good scouts in Div 1, but I think we have the best scout combo, and without Huhy now, we're going to take a big blow to our damage output. So, and also the main calling now, like Huhy usually took over the main calls, but I'm taking over that now, and the team is adjusting to that pretty difficult. Like they
big
seem to
boy
not be.
Turbo.
Well, I was just waiting for you to leave so I could take over and win.
I see.
Yeah,
But,
Good plan.
I do have a question. During the rollouts, during the mid-fights actually, or going into the mid-fights, on Granary, I think I'm confusing the two now, but I think that Salmon was actually faster on the rollout to Granary, was much slower on the rollout on Process. Was that a decision, or did he just practice the rollouts?
Well, he was actually, I don't know. I think Salmon knew that he couldn't put out as much damage, and he knew how he wanted to kind of wait for us and not be as quick, I think. So we kind of took that into consideration in the PCWs coming up when we played Roberto, and we just decided that him playing a little bit passiver and like around the team was a lot better, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Well, definitely on Granary.
The game didn't really challenge us, to be fair. It was like, well, I'm not being mean or anything, but the soldiers, they were...
Hashtag real talk with Turbomonkey.
Anyway, but, you know, fair dues for Trick17 to hash out the rest of the season. Hopefully they don't drop and lose our juicy 6 points.
Can I ask a question? Who was playing scout for Trick17? I didn't notice.
They've got a new scout, haven't they? That Maggles guy.
Okay.
A new pickup.
Yeah, I was actually just coming back to what you were saying about GF18. I was asking French players before the game started, who is this guy? Because I wasn't really aware of him.
Well, the thing is, he's in the French community. He's known. Obviously, he's kind of hated a little bit as well.
What? Maggles?
Maggles? Oh, we're talking about Maggles or GF? Like
GF.
Yeah, talking about GF.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, GF.
Wow,
he's never really been in a team that's. I mean, I think he was in Relapse before, and like they didn't have tremendous results, but he was one of those players that's a kind of a diamond in the rough. Given the right situation, given the right mindset and like drive, he really comes out on top, and we've worked out something in our team that really benefits the scouts a lot, and I've completely tailored my play to healing the scouts as much as possible because they are amazing. So that's what we do. In terms of these games, like I don't blame you for not having any questions to ask. It wasn't that interesting to watch. I apologise to the viewers.
I've got loads of questions, mate. It's just this Aglis guy, so unprofessional.
Ask away then, James.
I'm just
the faceless.
giving him a brutal time here. Well, T-Mac did say that actually that GF18 probably was the carry of the team. What do you think about that?
Oh, well,
you agree?
I would say we don't have one, but absolutely he's one of the main reasons why we win. But don't exclude Donut. Like Donut is just as good, but not as practiced as GF. GF's the new blood, Donut's the old timer. You know, Donut was playing really well in TLR.
Jeff is the new kid on the block.
And they've
one thing I
want to
know though is then that I know in TLR that Donut's English wasn't the best, and he actually communicated a lot with Droso on Whisperbind in French. So how does that work with your team?
He's not a very vocal scout, but we don't need him to be. Jeff is
he
pretty
talks
vocal.
when we need.
Yeah, but he's really sort of, his basic comms in English, they're fine.
Basically, GF calls for him if needed.
Yeah.
That's it. Like
And,
he just.
I mean,
like,
GF's English
doesn't
isn't
just
the best
support.
either, but
Yeah.
there's still we get by. We get by. I talk for everyone anyway, so.
I noticed as well there was at least one, maybe just one situation on Granary. It was a bit of a sketchy one where you guys were pushing on to last, and Turbomonkey went for the hero plays, whipped out the old needle gun. Uber saw, started trying to kill everybody and clean up, and then the spawn wave came in from Trick17. They had those heals and just crushed you guys. And I was debating if Turbomonkey had actually healed his players, might they have
That's
been
what Turbo
able to
does,
hold
by
on
the
there.
way. So
I've taken the crossbar off, just so I can't do. Well, I was getting ahead of myself. I was getting the. I'm still new to Div 1, so my head's spinning that we're winning. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get all these kills for the frag move. It's a bad habit. I need to stop it. Sorry.
Interesting. I've got one last question then. We'll not keep you any longer, guys, but do you have any LAN aspirations? What are you going to do about I-49?
Right, well, this is what I really want to ask you as well. Like, I'm not sure who's playing demo for us. I can tell you our possible LAN roster.
I am playing.
You are, okay. So I can tell you for exclusive on Blackout game here.
Exclusive.
Yep, exclusive. Our LAN roster will be me on Medic, Huhy on Demo, Jeff on Scout, Mr. G String on other Scout, maybe. That is undecided, but
Question mark?
pretty much yes. I'm going to push that through. And Wars on Pocket Soldier and Kalari on Roamer. And that's our LAN.
Like a lot of fun.
That's our LAN, and we plan to definitely get out of groups and hopefully beat the other shit Div 1 teams that are there.
If we win against someone, we're gonna be happy.
Yeah, so I think definitely get out. I would be very surprised if we didn't get out of the group stages. But apart from that, everything's just gravy. I don't think we don't have like top 5 aspirations really, but we just want to see if we can beat some good teams at LAN. So.
What are the excuses for Ark and Donut then? Why are they not?
Well,
why are they dodging, man?
Ark's finished and Donut's going to, I think it's it's going to
Donut is going to Sue.
It's Sue's wedding.
Sue, the French medic wedding like party, whatever, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ark is just in Finland.
Ark is just finished.
How is that
They just don't go
excuse?
anywhere. Like they just don't go anywhere. They just sit in their caves and they play video games and sauna and so on.
It's going to be cool. But the problem is like, I don't think we'll be playing with Huhy at all for practicing. That's the only problem I can foresee. But we'll work it out off stream. We'll hash this out.
All right. I'll give you a chance to promote your org or anything you want, maybe streams and stuff like that, real quick before we wrap things up.
Well, Huhy,
Go
you're on the stream.
You first, go.
I'd like to thank Decerto.Ozone for giving us a chance to play TF2 at the highest level. If you go into Decerto on Facebook, like them on Facebook, you got a chance to win all the Ozone gaming gear your little nerd hands require. I also go onto Twitter, follow Huhy on Twitter and follow his stream. He streams, well, he doesn't really stream anymore because he's working, but still go follow it. And donate to Huhy so he doesn't have to work anymore so we can play with a good demo man. That's it.
Beautiful.
I can give a few shoutouts as well. Shout out to
Wait, you
Salmon.
didn't actually play in the game? I don't think you should get any shoutouts.
I see.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, so first shout out to Salmon for playing tonight. And then I think Heis is coming back to play this week, so he's gonna play the official for Decerto against Roberto. And then shout out to Fuo for stepping up and coming back to TF2 to save Decerto.
So you guys just like collecting demo men now? What the hell?
Sure.
Okay, maybe you want to give a shout out to Trick17, you know, some sort of sportsmanship, but maybe that's not your guys' bag, wow.
Nah, I'll give a shout out to Kratos. Like,
Kratos is cool and
yeah, he's
Razor's
pretty much the only person who damaged
database.
So, good work, man. Unlucky about your team. You did good damage.
Ouch, bad.
That's turbo.
I've been trying to pimp out Blackout Gaming here, so I'll just run through my amazing list of URLs again. Let's see if I can make this sound interesting. I'm trying to elevate Blackout Gaming, get the rep up in 6s. Head over to blackoutgaming.org. They're of course sponsoring the league, which is like just amazing. Thank you so much, Russian Guyevich. Twitch TV /Blackout Gaming TV. You're already there. Hit that follow button. Then head over to youtube.com/blackoutcasting. You can find all the VODs there. Hopefully this one will be going up, because I know a lot of idiots were off watching that Prem game on shit orgs like Vanilla TV and T-Force TV die in a fire. Also, go to twitter.com/blackout_gaming, steamcommunity.com/groups black_out_gaming. That's a mouthful. Achilles, have you enjoyed yourself tonight?
Definitely, but I just noticed that from my previous sittings of just watching TF2 being casted, I'm kind of conditioned to just listen when you're talking and not actually think about what I'm supposed to talk about once it's my turn to talk.
Yeah,
Really
see,
unfortunate.
I do the exact opposite. I ignore everything that the other caster is saying, and then just
That's
come
how you
up with
become
something to say.
professional.
Yeah,
Which
like
probably
how many times did DJC say, I don't have a clue what you just said, dude,
Yeah.
but blah 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 blah. No, I
Well-
really enjoyed it tonight, man. I think I just sort of dominated you a little bit. You need to stand up and fight for yourself. Give you some casting
I know I
mentoring.
do. Just give me some more sittings and I'll work up a response for that.
Hey,
But
Achilles.
yeah, I
I'll
think
get
this
back
is
to you.
You're
the
the
start
best.
of a beautiful romance.
You're the best,
And
man.
Marble is shit.
Definitely.
Aceless is the best. That's it.
Yay!
Okay, I guess thank you, and shout out to John, our streamer, and the guy who
Go on, John.
Oh,
just sort of
John.
carries things around here at Blackout. Thank you, and good night.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.